this is New Year's Eve with my family, 2009 becoming 2010. My layout idea is very basic, but I did write myself some notes, black paper, black and white only, because I thought that would be cool, maybe a pastel or a bright color to pop. So these are fun. I don't know if I'm gonna use them. All right, so we've got our black paper. I know I need to crop these a little bit. I think, yeah, a lot actually. Cut that, cut this a little, cut him out. He's not really in the picture, but this is priceless. I don't know what he's, if that's a toy gun. I know it's not a real gun. Okay, and then, so we need to crop it like it's hot. Okay. All right. He definitely needs to get out. So these two will probably be very similar in size, and these two will probably be similar in size. I'm just making it sort of symmetrical with each other, so when I do put it down on the page, it looks nice. So there's that. I don't even know who that was. I use this trimmer for photos, and I also use it for paper. I don't use it for 12 by 12 paper because, you know, anything over 8.5 inches is not going to fit in here. But it's very good. I use this for all sorts of cutting, not just for scrapbooking. I love that it's 8.5 because you can fit a full-size paper. All right, I like this little Christmas tree. My baby, who's now 16, was not even a year old here. That was his first year of life. Not sure how much. Okay, so I'm only gonna cut out, let's see. Yeah, I'm only gonna cut out a little bit of this one. This is one of my favorite photos of my husband. He just looks so happy there. And it was cool that I decided to shoot in black and white. That was fun. I like that he's still off to the side in the photo. I don't like that. I wouldn't want him centered. Something like that, I'm thinking. These are my daughters and their friend, and then her brother. And these are our friends and their older daughter. They were hosting. It was very nice. Fun times. Okay. We're scrapbooking. We are scrapbooking. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, lots of letters. This might be good. This could be really fun. Something like that. Or these. All right, so that looks good. Ooh, that looks fun. Oh, that looks good too. This looks really fun. This is not good. Not feeling this. I love these, but I'm not feeling it. Yeah, I don't know between. Yeah, I kind of feel these guys would be great. And then if so, what paper does go with that? That'll be something like that. Or this guy? No. Oh, look who decided to pop in. That's Tsunami. Tsunami. Hi. Hello. Hi, what you doing? What you doing? Hello. Hello. She's gotten big, but she looks so tiny next to Gail because he's 16 pounds. Yes, and you're only 8 pounds. She's half his size. Okay, I like this guy. What about even lighter with this unavailable white. No, that's not. That might be better. I can't decide. Okay. And that could, ooh, that is almost the same color. Look at that. That looks very New Year's Eve-esque, but it also looks a little busy. Yeah, no, it's very good. It's very good. It's just not what I'm looking for on this page. This is this color. This guy seems a little too light, but maybe it's better. What if I did this? Okay, so you get out of here. You come here. You go here, and you go like, how does that look? I don't have enough of this to do that because I made buildings for my Italy album. Maybe highlight this one because I love it so much. Maybe this one gets that. Here's what I think we're gonna do. We are gonna put these guys on here. We're gonna watch the blue nail polish to not get on this pretty paper. I think we're gonna do something like that. Very small little framing. Okay, something like that. We'll put title, and then I need an arrow. An arrow was my other idea. So 2009 to 2010 would be the title. Then I need an arrow out of this. Let's see if I have an arrow. Okay. So she can bend over in those pants. Not really. That's good. I need some more arrows. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay. Whew. All right. Could be this. Oh yeah, this is the thing. Those guys right there. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna cut them out, but yes. I like to use the Titletopia and these little clips. Multi-purpose clips, I think they're called. They might look different now. These are a little bit older. So these are like foam letters from Simple Stories, Color Vibe. This is the foam alpha letters coral. So they're kind of like, since they're foam, they're kind of raised a little bit, puffy, but they don't mess up your page on the other side because they're soft foam. I don't like things denting into the other side after all that hard work. Okay, so we got a 2. And the thing with the foam is when you pull them, they kind of like stretch out a little bit. You just want to try not to bend them out of shape too much. Oh, see, now look, it wants to hang on and I'm kind of pulling it out of shape there. So just kind of work on it. Also watch your fingernails because it kind of dents in. I left a dent there. So 2009, and then we'll have a couple of arrows, and let's look at that spacing. We'll just kind of do that. Okay, so it'll go, then we have 2. Oh, you can't, yes, okay. Spacing, yes, thank you, 2000. And this is like a waxy guy, so it sticks a little to help you line it up, but it doesn't stick much. It's just to help you get it set, but it doesn't set. I'm being very confusing. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's like sticker paper where you just peel it right off. But this is more sticky, so you only want to put a little tiny bit of your alphanumeric on here. You only want to put a tiny bit on the bottom so that it's easy to take off. 2010. Such a long time ago. So much has happened in 15 and a half years, 15 and 3/4 years. All right. This just helps you Get it how you want it. Make sure it's straight. Sometimes I use these Titletopia, sometimes I don't. Okay, so I haven't done anything here yet. So then what I do is I take these clips off, and I have my alphanumeric, in this case just numeric, lined up on the Titletopia. So they're, you know, it's just kind of barely holds it there on this backing. Okay, it's pretty much just sticker paper. Okay, so I'm not sure yet if I want to lay this down. I kind of want it off to the side, and I kind of want to align it, so that means I'll need to put my photos down first. So that's ready to go. We'll just move you out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and put down our photos on this paper. What I love about Creative Memories photo prints, you can take pictures with whatever you want, use whatever software you want, obviously. But when you go to order prints, it tells me the date that the photo was taken without ruining my picture and putting it, you know, it's here. And I called this project, when I ordered it, end of 2009. So I would know what was going on. This was taken, according to my camera, my phone. I was using my camera at the time for black and white. It was my Nikon D7000. So December 31st, 2009. So that is definitely New Year's Eve, just in case I forgot. And sometimes you have random photos and you don't know. So that dating on the back from Creative Memories is extremely helpful, especially when you're working on something that's almost 16 years ago. Okay, I'm just lining up that these two corners are straight. And hopefully my cuts were straight, so everything will line up. I didn't push it down too hard in case I need to move something a teeny bit. Yeah, everything else looks good, but like right there, yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder, oh yeah, now I see it. This guy needs to come. Okay, so he's stuck. So what I do is I take my multi-purpose tool and I just come underneath so I don't mess anything up and make dents. I'm just gonna something like that. Yeah, we're getting there. That's looking better for sure. I'm not gonna come too close at first because while I love this trimmer, I'm not great at getting it perfect. So I'm gonna give myself a chance to correct if I need to. What's cool is that this little line here, this shows you where the blade is, so where to stop if you wanted to not slice this whole thing off, which I think I'm going to. Okay. So I gave myself extra space there in case, and I did it here as well, but I was a little bit closer. You can see through this clear thing. It's a lot easier to see where you're cutting. Now this is closer than the 12-inch trimmer. It's closer than you think as far as how close we are here. So I'm also gonna come back a little bit just in case. Hold this guy down, don't forget, or this is gonna slide around and it's gonna change where you're cutting. Yeah, I like that. Oh shoot, this isn't gonna fit. Okay, I'm gonna cut a tiny bit more off. We've got these guides right here on the top and the bottom. The black line on it that shows you where the blade is gonna cut, okay? So, you can use it from the bottom or the top, and we don't want that. We already did that guy, we're doing this guy. And so I'm gonna bring that, where'd it go? Here it is. And that looks a little too close, so I'm gonna come out. That's too far. All right, so all the way up and down. I think that's a good cut. That black part of this little cider is showing me now. Don't push down. You can use this end as well to see. That doesn't matter, you know, it's the same place. Also, besides these little black guys right here, this line, you also have right inside here, whoop, we don't want that guy right now, is a line indented on the, it's like a guide on both sides. You have that as well to help you, because you can't see exactly where we're cutting like we can with the personal trimmer. I think it's called a personal trimmer, I don't know, but this is clear so you can really see where you're going. This guy has these guides and you've got this, and it's kind of a blocked view. So to help you out, you have these black lines, you have lines on this guy. Oh, did I just mess up my nails? Holy smokes. I don't even know when I did that. Yikes. Well, I've had this polish on for about 2 weeks. Okay. That's weird. All right. So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna line it up with the black line, because I think that'll be the most accurate. Once you're happy, hold it down and go. Very nice. Okay, so that's helpful. It just takes a minute. And so I just go over to the smaller trimmer if I can. I kind of like this, kind of just like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead. I don't want it in the center. I want it off center. Creative Memories has a new tape gun that holds a lot more tape runner in it, but it keeps selling out. So I don't have it yet. I missed it when it came out. It was gone in a flash. Feel like that's straight. And move it down a little bit. Something about this fence throws off the whole page, but I'll look at these lines. I think that's good. Okay. Then we take this guy, and I'm going to put him here. And I want it touching the pink paper. So this is how you do this. You line it up, and then you press it down. Okay? As long as everybody's straight. Did I spell that right? Just kidding. And then you take this guy and you kind of flip it upside down. Fix that guy a little bit. Okay. And then we put our arrows in. I like 3. I think that's a good number. I want to cut these nice and straight. And then I'll use the precision point adhesive to adhere that. I wonder if I should kind of keep it in a, let's see what that looks like actually. I'm going to keep some of the line on. And, ooh, I kind of like that. I like the negative space. I mean, that's the whole point of this border maker cartridge. I just was thinking I just wanted the arrows. We need more arrow shapes in Creative Memories. Okay, so now I have this. I wonder if I should just cut, but then that's too big, yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this guy to match that arrow right there. Okay, and we're gonna cut this guy there, okay? And then we're gonna do the same right here in the front. Oh, that's not straight. we go. And so how does that look? It's a little tight because I thought I only wanted 3. So what we could do is we could take off this one. All right, so we'll take this guy off because this is, I don't want it to be too tight, like I squeezed it in. Is it squeezed it in or is it squoze? I squozed, no, squeezed. That's the proper, yeah. I get all confused on past tenses. Is it drunk? I drunk the water? I drank the water. Is there ever a time you say I drunk it? No. But you are drunk if you drank too much alcohol. It's very strange, all of it. Language is very interesting. Okay, that looks great. This guy is the precision point adhesive. It's just a little glue pen, a little bit of glue. And then what I like to do is I like to use my tweezers for little things like this so I don't get glue all over my hands. So, got my tweezers. I think that looks good. Yeah. Okay. This is my typewriter, and I will type right on it, with it, for it. Love it. Okay. It's not every day we use a typewriter anymore. I'm typing weird because you have to press hard, and it looks weird. Apostrophe. S. Yay! I love it. Okay. And very good. Deal. All right. So now we have our deal cut out and or typed out. Now we'll cut it. All right, and then we're gonna get these sides off a little bit. I'm thinking I like it here. Oh, I kind of like it here. Ooh, that looks good. That looks really good. Let's do that. I do not see it in my head. I do not have any vision whatsoever. I have a good imagination. I have crazy dreams. But I cannot see this without doing it. So I have to like move it around until I'm happy. That's how I roll. There we go. That is the end of 2009, my friends. That's a very exciting moment. Okay. I'm happy. This is good. This is a good day. Good day.